Hi guys, hope you're all well and welcome to another brand review. So we're kind of edging towards the weekend, plus we're in lockdown, so I have a fantastic wine brand I want to just introduce you guys to. So shout out to Babe for sending these through. There's two different flavours here. We've got like a rosé and like a white wine. So very like bold brand, very like exciting. A lot of energy going on at the moment. I think they're like #1 fastest growing canned wine brand in the US. So they've now come over to the UK. It's a cute little brand, to be honest. Bold brand name there. As you can see, bold brand name, bold personality perhaps. Cute little packaging, quite minimalistic. But before I go into like a taste test, just going to talk about the brand a little bit, how it was founded and stuff like that. So believe it or not, in 2015, right, there was like this wine shortage, like shortage of rosé in Southampton in New York. So basically, like news broke out that restaurants, wine cellars were like were short. So the founder is actually the Fat Jewish, known by the Fat Jew. If you know him, he's like this eccentric New Yorker, bit of a celebrity at the moment, but he's an entrepreneur, bit of a model. But basically him and his buddies come together and just created this brand to just tackle the issue of a shortage of wine. So it's a fun brand. I'm gonna give it a try. They're kind of skewed at like a female audience, but I mean, you know, it's International Men's Day today, so gonna give this a go. Plus, who doesn't like wine? And the idea for the brand is they're kind of just trying to simplify wine. And what I mean by that is we live in a culture now where there's this new era of like wine drinkers who don't really care for the vintage and the heritage of a particular wine. They just want to have a bit of fun. And this is what this brand is actually like try to position themselves as. They're kind of going as like the Bud Light of, you know, the beer brand, but as canned wines. So very light-hearted, party environment. You can imagine, you know, an alternative to beers at picnic, pool parties, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give it a go. I know that in 2019, actually, the brand actually announced Emily Ratajkowski, or better known as Emrata, as the official chief of taste. So I can imagine there's like a high perception of the brand in terms of the flavor it's going to give. So I'm going to give it a go. I mean, I never used to drink wine until a couple of years ago, and I kind of favor towards red now, but in this instance, I'm going to guess rosé is going to be more in line with my palate, but we'll give them both a try, see what we think. Like I said, the packaging is quite minimalistic. White is always kind of subtle. It says with bubbles, so I'm imagining it's a sparkling wine. So here we go, going to start off with the white. Good thing about it, it's a subtle sparkling, so it's not your mouth is not just filled with, you know, a lot of bubbles. It's very subtle. You could just feel it in your jaw, feel it like a little kick of the alcohol, but very flavoursome. Rosé now. Yeah, same really. The bubbles don't come through too much, so it is a very subtle drink. Flavours are there, to be honest, but I'm kind of surprised because I would have thought rosé would have been my favourite out of the two, but I feel the white is a lot easier to drink. Not entirely sure why, but it's a fun brand, you know, it's a sipping sort of wine. Actually, I take it back, it's not sipping, you kind of just it's easy to drink, so you can get through quite a bit of them. But cool brand, like I said, it's a bit of fun. They've even got like nice little messages on the back. These are now available in the UK, so I think Sainsbury's are the ones stocking them. But yeah, founder is the Fat Jew. As you know, he's quite eccentric, he's a New Yorker, bit of fun, nice brand, cute packaging, bold personality. But yeah, that's Babe for you guys. Cheers.